Resident Evil, the new Netflix show that is a reboot of the Resident Evil franchise, even though the new movie that came out is a reboot as well. Yeah, it's all confusing. So, in this series, we follow some sisters and a family in New Raccoon City. And then, obviously, if you guys know Resident Evil, T Virus gets out, shit gets mayhem. So, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you guys my honest review on this TV show. Let me know in the comments below. What did you guys think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. I'm very, very interested to hear from Resident Evil fans. I want to know what you guys think of this because I'm really intrigued to see what you guys have to say. So smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. Let's get into this review right now. Okay, so let's just get this straight off and done and dusted. I am not a Resident Evil fan. I played maybe max an hour of one of the games. I've watched all the movies, and that's about it. I really know Resident Evil from the movies. They're a bit of a guilty pleasure for me. I know Resident Evil fans don't like the movies that much. That's fine. The new movie, though, I thought was quite solid. I really, really enjoyed that one. That one sort of like reignited the whole Resident Evil side. I thought, okay, that's a solid entry. Yes, it's generic. It has all those features, but it worked. It was executed quite well, and it was enjoyable. So when they were going to do this show, I was like, yo, I want to see more of this. I really do. But after watching this show, I just, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, honestly, it didn't feel like Resident Evil to me. It really did not. It lacked in so many aspects. One of my biggest problems I have with this show is the way that they told the story. Using flashback sequences to tell a story, like in story format. So you have, for example, Man of Steel at the start, where we don't go back to his origin, but we put those little flashbacks into certain scenes to enhance the scene. This tries to do that, but they're not in sync. So when you have this moment that's going on in the present, it goes to a flashback that doesn't connect with that moment that's going on. It's so hit and miss constantly. It's very jarring because it's every single episode that it's like a flashback. Oh, we're in the present, flashback. We're in the present, flashback. We're in the present, flashback. In the present. And it's not just a quick flashback either. Like, I'm talking like some of the flashbacks are like 10 minutes or more long. And it's just like, what the hell? So when it comes to developing the characters, I feel like I'm watching two different stories at once. And I'm trying to piece them together and trying to make them work with each other. But it doesn't. One minute you're in this sequence where you're in a tunnel and things are starting to attack you and it cuts to the flashback that has nothing to do with that particular scene, and it just takes away from the anticipation and the anxiety and the thrill, the horror elements. It's all gone like that, just gone, because you're just seeing them talk, and it's like, but why have you just dropped out of this action sequence, this horror action sequence for that? That doesn't enhance this scene for me at all. That did not work at all. The lack of horror in this is unbelievable. There is no real horror elements. You had a chance to do a horror element, but they didn't do it. It just did not. It was like they went in and they went, let's just give him these big ass monsters and make him go, wow, look at that. We got two of them in the whole series, and it was kind of a bit of underwhelming. Gotta be honest, it was absolutely underwhelming. That I have questions to begin with, like how the frick do they have that thing behind the boat? How did they get that? I don't know. Makes no complete sense at all. The character, our main character, Jade, who we follow. This is the luckiest character I have ever met in my whole entire life. I mean, talk about just convenience after convenience after convenience. Oh, she's getting swarmed. Oh, these people conveniently show up and save her. Oh, they're getting overrun. Oh, it's convenient that these people come and save her. Oh, it's convenient these people come and save her. Like, it's just every single time. It just happens. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fudge is going on? Like, this person is the luckiest person known to man. She just doesn't die. And out of everyone, she's the one that survives constantly, 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 constantly. And after a while, that trope gets so annoying and so bad because you're just like, how? It's convenient. You're just doing it for the sake of it. It's plot armor. It really is. It's like we can't kill our main character, so we have to come up with a way to make sure that plot armor saves her every single time. You can't do that. That's not good storytelling. That's not good writing. I've written myself into a corner, and now I've got to get out with this cheap excuse. It didn't work at all. The characters, I did not care for. I did not care for any of the characters. I really did not. They could have all been killed, and I would have been like, that's cool. Awesome. I like that. That's cool. They tease this whole end of the world and the first episode, and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting to see New Raccoon City and everything else crumble. Didn't get any of that. We never got to see that. Okay, so you hyped this up in the first episode, but you never get back around to it. Why? I don't know. I don't know. But it's just frustrating. And some of the music choices were a bit off. They didn't work in certain scenes for me either. The dialogue... The dialogue is just... it's very, very, very average. I mean, I thought I heard Anakin at one point here. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a line that was identical to Anakin's line, and when she said it in the way that Anakin says it as well, and I was like, right, okay, so we're doing that now. But this didn't work for me at all. It just did not. It didn't have the horror elements. Every time it was going down that route, down an action sequence or anything like that, just out of nowhere, boom. It just changes over. The villain of the show, I still don't understand because you never find out what happens. You never find out why she is like she is and her motive and what happened or anything like that. I don't know. The ending though with Jade, I call BS on that. I call absolute BS. There is no way that they did that. It's impossible. Like, well, why? Why? You just, oh my god. And she makes a dumbass decision in this movie, in this show as well, where I'm sitting there, I'm like, yep, I knew that was coming. It was very predictable that was going to happen. But hey, it doesn't matter. Like, she's got plot armor, so who cares? Like, it's just, oh my god. The show sucked. I'm going to be honest, it sucked. It really did. And I was looking forward to it. I just wanted a good horror show. And I liked the idea of Resident Evil. It's something different. It's a take on, like, the zombies, but different, unique, has its own twist in that. And yeah, I don't know. This just did not work for me at all. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. See you guys next video. Till then, stay safe. Peace out.